Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Let's Play Prison Architect. So, last episode was the very first one, so we just got started on the reception center and a holding cell in the showers and all that good stuff. And right now we're processing our very first 8 prisoners, and let me think here. Okay, each of these beds can house 2 people, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I can have 16 prisoners, so I'll be okay with another 8 prisoners. Actually, what I'm going to do is, this is a kind of intimidating menu right here, because each of these is its own tab, and it's like, it gets a bit confusing at first, but it's pretty easy once you get used to it. Or at the very least, once you kind of know what you're looking for. So, I'm going to go to intake, and instead of doing all available, because that, if I forget to turn that setting off, like once we get our 3rd set of prisoners, that can be a very big problem. You know, you can end up getting like 150 people at once. So instead, I think I'm going to let's see here. I think, yeah, total prisoners. So I can just say I want 8 prisoners and that's it. Oh no, this is the amount you want total. Yes, never mind. Okay, but I can say 16, so yeah, then that'll be the same as having 8 more prisoners, but it'll only keep us at 16, then we won't go above 16. And I think that's a better choice, because otherwise I always forget to look here. And why is this back? Yeah, delete. I don't need to look at that ever again. Alright, so yeah, these guys are still getting processed. I think it's because this has yet to be, yeah, this is yet to be considered an actual... Wait, what? It's not surrounded by walls and doors? What? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I've noticed for some reason if you make a room and you include the space of a door, it doesn't consider it as being enclosed. Okay, yeah, now this is still there, but that's because we don't have a canteen yet. And that is one of the requirements we have to get that extra 10 grand. So, hey, I suppose we should get working on a canteen, like, right now. And actually, maybe I shouldn't have put that bench there, because I think I'm going to want to put the doorway right here, so then people don't have to keep getting pushed through the shower every time they want to go somewhere. We'll see. Yes, I think I'll go ahead and... There's actually a quick building category here, and we could just make a simple canteen and a simple kitchen just to start us off. And you know what? I think I might just do this, because later on I'll make a much bigger canteen once we've got, like, over 100 prisoners, but for now, I think this will suffice for the time being, you know? Because we're not really rolling in money now, so I don't really want to put down a huge-ass eating area quite yet. And if anything, I could just expand this backwards, because we've got plenty of space, so... Yeah, for now, I'll just set this down, I guess, right here. Now, here's the thing, I'm not sure, it seems like the weather doesn't actually, like, affect the lives of your prisoner. I guess I'll find out either from people in the comments or from people dying from the cold. I guess whatever one comes first. But I don't think it really matters, and it doesn't even seem like there's much of an ability to heat people. Like, there's the boilers, but that all boilers do is heat the water, you know? It doesn't actually do anything for the heating of the building that much. I suppose some buildings probably do heat themselves through... Yeah, I know some buildings use, like, steam and whatnot to heat themselves, but I don't think a water boiler alone's gonna do much for us. Yeah, I guess radiators do use, I think, water boilers, or not necessarily water boilers, but they use water, so I don't know. I guess we'll find out through experience. You know, what better way to find things out in a game like this, except through first-hand experience. So yeah, I'll go ahead and also put down this large jail door here, just so we don't have to send them through this area every time. And I think I'll just dismantle this bench for now, because you don't have to. Yeah, just like RimWorld, you can just dismantle items instead of having to just, you know, scrap it every time you want to get rid of it. Actually, I could just add a couple of rows of benches here. Yeah, I'll just stick down another bench, like, right here, and sure, I'll stick one down right here as well. So whoever's using this toilet's going to probably feel very awkward, but hey, they're in a prison. We're not about comfort here. Okay, someone should probably do something about this box before, you know, someone just runs right out. Might be a good idea, just saying. Oh, apparently none of my workers care, though. They're okay with this. And apparently the prisoners are nice enough people that they decide not to just run. Despite there being an open door and no fences to keep them in. I'm also actually going to go, at least for now, this will probably change sooner or later, but I'm just going to place a fence and I think a staff door here. If someone takes down a staff member and steals their keys, they can break through, but I'm not too worried about that yet, and this will be a very temporary thing, at least hopefully it will be. Alright, so we also need, well, a few things we need. Firstly, I'm going to research stuff, because we need to research, for some odd reason, if you don't have, I've noticed if you don't have a canteen, for some reason it won't send your prisoners, or if you, okay, if you don't have a canteen pre-built before the holding cell, it, like, won't send prisoners to the canteen. It's, I don't know if it's a glitch or it's just some stupid thing, but we have to designate, I think we have to research, yes, we have to research this, micromanagement, I believe, which lets us actually assign buildings and all that junk, and I'll also just go ahead and start researching all this other stuff because we're going to need it pretty soon, and it doesn't cost too much money, so I think it's a good idea. So let's expand our electricity as well, so we actually have power and whatnot in here. And obviously a lunchroom isn't much good if you don't have a kitchen, so I'm going to go ahead and use the pre-built kitchen as well, which it's, you know what, actually, I don't think I will, because I don't really like the way this is set up, so I'm just going to make another foundation and make it about 8 long, like that is, and yeah, we'll see. Also, I prefer the look of the concrete buildings, so I'm used to making those a lot more, so I'm going to have to try to get myself out of that habit if I want a consistent looking prison, but I can guarantee at some point in time I'm going to accidentally make concrete instead of brick, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's just something that I'm all OCD about. So, now we can go ahead and also add a door here. I'm going to make a staff door. Yeah, for some reason the default one uses a regular door, not a staff door, which I don't think is a good idea because people can just go in the kitchen and steal knives and stuff, which I don't think that's a good thing to let prisoners do, especially considering sooner or later we're going to have, like, max security prisoners or whatnot, and I don't think letting them have knives is a really good idea. Maybe that's just me, though, but I don't think it's the greatest idea. And actually, I'm also going to make a staff door here, which admittedly allows our prisoners yet another avenue for escape, but it'll be nice because our cooks can just go through here once I need, or yeah, rather than have to go through the canteen, which I don't know if that makes too much of a difference other than just maybe making the cooks a little happier, which isn't a problem because the cooks really don't have any sense of happiness or unhappiness in this game. Oh yes, I have to make the room first. For some reason I always forget that. I always try placing the items before the room. I think it's just me being used to RimWorld, but whatever. Alright, so let's get this kitchen nice and built. Okay, so let's make sure I'm placing this the right way because it really annoyed me last time when I didn't do this. When I didn't place the sink the right way. I don't know if it makes a difference that this is covered up. We'll see. I don't know if that'll make a difference. Hopefully it doesn't, but you never really know. Technically, I could just place this here and it would work as well, I think. I'll try it out. We'll see if that works. I think it'll inform me if a person can't reach it. But if it doesn't, guess I'll just have to observe. Now we're going to place these nice fridges down, or freezers, I should say. And as well as a few cookers. Yeah, same with this. I don't know if it really, like, makes a difference if you're not overlapped. Why doesn't it? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know if this makes a difference if it's, like, overlapped like that. And for now, I think that'll work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move those bins somewhere else, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see if there's a problem with overlapping them like that. We'll find out. I think they can still access that cooker over there, but yeah, we'll see. And I'll just put these bins right here, because why not? Although the thing with these is they don't just need electrical cables to be hooked up through the room. You need to directly attach every electrical cable to these specific utilities, unfortunately. So that makes our lives a little more difficult. We also need to connect some pipes directly up to that, and we don't have any pipes even close to here, so let's go ahead and do this. Actually, it'd probably be better if I just did it like that, but whatever, I didn't, so that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, so now let's just sit and wait. Apparently we've also exceeded our electrical capabilities yet again, so we're going to need even more capacitors. Yes, isn't that a wonderful usage of money? 2 more should be sufficient for now. We'll see. Oh yes, and now just to get that extra 10 grand, I just need to hire 2 cooks, so that's pretty simple. And there you go. We should get... Oh, we didn't build a yard yet. Never mind. Where should I build this yard? I need to find a nice fenced-in area. I could just make this the yard for now. Yeah, I'll make this the yard for now. Later on, I probably won't want to make this the yard, but for now, let's see if it works. Hopefully no one escapes. But you never know. Okay, where's yard? There it is. They kind of are color-coded to help you out, but I don't really notice too much of a pattern. It seems like yellow is like prisoner services. That's just ways to hold the prisoners. The like orange and the green is just like, I don't know, miscellaneous things to help them out, I guess. Okay, that's including the reception apparently, so I don't want to do that. And yeah, that works for the yard. Behind at least 1 door. What do you mean behind at least 1 door? Is that not behind a door? Apparently this is not a door. This doesn't matter. Okay, apparently it doesn't like me doing this. Let's see if I just need to add more fencing. And see if that works. Oh, okay. I think it's just because I was paused. Okay, yes. Let's actually reactivate our power. Whoa. Oh, that never got installed. Okay, I'll have to wait. Oh, yes. I think I'll just keep this door locked open for now because that'll just make life easier. And yeah, actually, no one else should really need to be in there yet. So, there we go. Nice power. Yeah, I was wondering why there were no lights. That's why. Yeah, and it says, for some reason it says no prisoners are assigned to eat. So I don't know why it doesn't let them eat right away. It's a weird thing. So we'll have to wait for the proper thing to research. And apparently, even though I clicked micromanagement right away, he's researching everything else first for some reason. So now we're kind of just going to have to sit on our asses and wait, I think. Because I don't want to start expanding things a lot when I can't even feed my prisoners. I don't know if it'll automatically let them go here, though, once eating time's up. Actually, right away, it says, yeah, there's a bunch of lockup time. I guess I can't really change that yet, though, because I don't want people getting outside of their holding cells, really. I'll also add this there, just to make getting in and out of the prison a little easier for our workers and whatnot. Alright, so yeah, we need a medical ward apparently. Let me look if there's any new grants added, because as you get more prisoners, more grants and all that stuff are added. We can do this. I do that because that'll be really quick and easy to do. I literally just need to add a small building for staff members to rest in. So I'm just going to do that because it'll be really, really easy. I'll just make it right here as well. I'll make it, what? I'll make it bigger than the warden's office. Because, hey, I assume a staff room should be bigger than one single office, if we're being fair. Okay. And yeah, we'll just make it a regular staff door. Alright, and our new prisoners are just arriving. So we're going to have to shake them down and all that good stuff. It does seem like, I don't know, it's weird. The weather, I don't know what the weather really does. It doesn't seem like it's really fleshed out much. Alright, so yes, let's make a nice staff room. Yeah, it only needs to be 4x4, but I like making the rooms a little bigger just because it makes them look pretty, and that's about it. Actually, you know what? I'll place these here and here. And then drink machines. There you go. Yeah, I know that costs more money than I need to spend, but I don't know. I just might like making the place look like a real room, you know? Unlike RimWorld, you don't just need to give like the bare minimum. You know, or at least I shouldn't say you don't need to, but you're not as hard-pressed to just make a room, like, have the bare minimum amount of resources. You can kind of go a bit crazy, because a lot of objects don't really cost that much money. So I just like to do it just because, why not? Oh yes, and that room does need electricity. I have to say, though, I don't really like the arcade cabinets, because you hear the constant sound from them anytime you're anywhere near, and it kind of makes me... Yeah, like, that's so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that very well, but the sound of these damn arcade cabinets is just crazy. I'm honestly thinking of just dismantling them. I don't think you necessarily need an arcade cabinet either for it to be considered a staff room, so I think I'm going to just dismantle it on principle that I don't want to listen to the constant droning of it. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, it says no canteens accessible, although... It's probably, I don't know, I think it might just be because there's no enclosed area to let our I was about to call them colonists, our prisoners to go through. So I think maybe if I fence in this area, it might help us out a little. I don't know, though. We can go ahead and hire a psychologist, and that'll give us a little meter that'll tell us all of our prisoners' needs. So I think that might be a good investment right away. And I know we need it for another grant pretty soon as well. Yeah, I think prison maintenance is also something I'm going to try maybe next. Yeah, it gives us 15 grand. And it's pretty... Oh, this one's actually pretty easy too. Both of these just require the prerequisite research things to get done with. And both require me to make an office. I might just... You know what, I might as well just get started on both of them. Yeah, let's build some more offices here. So, someone will get a nice... Let's see here. I only need to make this... I don't need to make it 6x6. I just need to make it 5x6, right? Although in the other direction. Yeah. Yes, now, yeah, that'll be 4x4. And same with this. You know what? I'm just going to extend this way out here, because why not? 5x6 as well. I think that'll be good, right? Yeah, that'll be good. And then I'll make the other office right here, or one more office here, I should say. For some reason I can't quite comprehend how I'm going to make this. Yes, that should work. Alright, and... Well... I think if we just go ahead and demolish these two walls, this should get nice and popped up. And we're getting plenty of wood from this too. It's all going in storage. Later on, I believe we can use the wood for a workshop, and then we can make the wood into I don't know, other things, and then sell them for cash money. So, I think the wood will be useful at some point in time, but not quite yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on these walls. Oops. Oh, I'm making a concrete wall. I don't want to make concrete walls. Yeah, see, you can tell I'm used to... Oh, I made that concrete too. Yeah, you can tell I'm used to making concrete primarily over brick. Yeah, so let's make this brick. And, I mean, it doesn't really matter that I made this concrete other than wood, so whatever, I'll just let it slide. I should probably have also placed these doors right away instead of making all these walls for no reason, but hey, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I think I made these too big, didn't I? Yeah, I made these too big in the one direction. Whoops. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to end this episode here, so thank you all for watching, and hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.